As men get older, especially after they turn 60 or 70, there are many such men out there who live alone without a woman's company, and society often completely misunderstands this whole situation of theirs. People just assume that they are lonely, unhappy, or that their entire lives have been a failure. A 69-year-old retiree named Cameron once overheard someone saying about him, "Poor guy lives all alone. He must be miserable." Cameron just gave a gentle smile because the truth was actually quite different. Living alone in old age is not always a sign of loss, it is not like that. Often, it is a sign of truly understanding what life is really all about in the end. Today, we are going to learn about those older men who live alone without a woman's company and 5 important facts about their lives that every elder and their family members should really know and understand very well. The first fact is that many older men are alone, but they do not feel lonely at all. It is just that they have become very selective about who they spend time with. After going through years of relationships, responsibilities, and the ups and downs of emotions, many men eventually come to understand exactly what it is that drains them and what it is that brings them peace and calm. They no longer feel the need to always be with someone. They prefer meaningful conversations and quiet time much more than they used to before. Cameron says, "There was a time when silence used to scare me, but today, that very same silence is exactly what heals me and makes me whole." Psychology also suggests that older people who choose to live in solitude by their own choice are often much more emotionally stable than those who are constantly surrounded by large crowds of people all the time. Another fact is that being alone often provides a great sense of mental freedom. When older men live without a partner, they become free from expectations, arguments, and all those constant emotional compromises that they had to make. It does not mean that they do not like women at all, but now they do not feel the need to constantly prove themselves. Research shows that having less stress in old age is very beneficial for heart health, better sleep, and also having much clearer thinking and a better sense of focus. The third fact is that many elderly men living alone take care of themselves much better than people would ever expect. They create a daily routine that suits their body perfectly. They eat when they are hungry, they rest when they are tired, and they manage their time peacefully. There is absolutely no need to put on a show just to keep someone else happy. Cameron says that since he started living alone, he began walking every single day, learned how to cook simple meals, and his sleep has also improved quite a bit. Independence often teaches responsibility rather than carelessness. The fourth fact is that living alone does not mean a life without love. Many elderly men maintain very close relationships with their friends, children, and their neighbors, and they stay connected with the community. The form of love changes, it becomes quieter with fewer expectations. Some men find happiness in friendships that do not even have a specific name. Some find satisfaction in community service. Society often believes that if there is no romantic relationship in life, then life is empty. But psychology says that a true relationship is not just about being together or just in a love relationship. Meaningful connections can be formed even without it. The fifth and most misunderstood fact is that many older men living alone feel more peace in life than ever before. They really appreciate the quiet. As age increases, a person's priorities change, time feels more precious, and fights, drama, and uncertainty no longer seem attractive at all. Living alone gives them the chance to protect their own peace. Cameron says, "Now finally I am living at my own pace." Research shows that older people who have a sense of control over their daily lives feel less stress and get more satisfaction from life. Although living alone is not right for everyone. Some men truly suffer from loneliness, especially when they have to live alone out of necessity due to the death of a partner or other reasons. Here, it is very important to understand the difference between solitude and harmful loneliness. If someone stays constantly sad, neglects their health, or distances themselves from everyone, then those could be signs of needing help. They need support. At times like these, the support of family, friends, and the whole of society becomes very important. But for many older men, living alone is a completely healthy decision made after a lot of careful thought. Family members often worry about them, thinking that they might be in depression or feeling lonely all by themselves. But when we understand the psychology behind this decision, that worry slowly turns into a sense of respect. Many older men are not running away from life, they are finally starting to live their lives on their own terms. As age increases, many illusions fade away, and a person realizes that happiness is not always found in a life partner, and life's fulfillment is not always found through romantic relationships. Sometimes it is found in a quiet morning, in a simple routine, and in the freedom to live according to one's own mind without needing to explain anything to anyone. Living alone in old age is not a tragic event. For many men, it is a chapter of life where they find peace, self respect, and mental balance, a balance that has taken an entire lifetime to achieve.